Hello and welcome to week 3 of Teams and Virtual Teams. I've been super pleased with how you have done on the discussion post so far. Y'all are working hard and engaging well with your classmates, so thank you for that. As we move into this module, we are really shifting from groups into teams. This week we're going to be talking specifically about work teams as some of the practical realities for management and things like that come into play. But beyond that, there's going to be some opportunities for us to really tie this into every aspect of life. So being a team player is one thing that we're going to talk about towards the end of the module. And that has so many applications. Being a good team player ties in well to being a good church member and caring about those around you and working collectively together, that we might do more together than we can individually. So there are good application points for this. There's also going to be some time for reflection as we get into some personality questions and things like that we might know ourselves better. I think that is always helpful when we're having these discussions on managing teams and being a part of teams. So the better we know ourselves, we know kind of what lane and spot we can really fit into and be effective in that setting. So that's what our module this week is going to be about. I want to remind you that we've got 2 discussion posts coming up this week, and so make sure you have those in Thursday for the post, Sunday for the reply. You're going to get tired of me saying that by the end of our term together, but it's helpful. It's one of my jobs as the professor is to remind you of things that you may have a tendency to forget. And so I hope you'll have patience with me as I will remind you week in, week out of those due dates coming up. Remember that as we talk about teams can shift and grow over time. And so we experience that at home as we have our families grow, either through marriage, right, bringing in another person into the family, or through new birth, right, somebody being born into the family. There are opportunities for a team to grow and also for a team to shift when we experience loss or we experience different changing objectives, right? That team can shift in its focus or in its composition. And so this isn't something that's set in stone from the beginning. If you're a part of a team or you're managing a team currently, and some of the things we talk about with effective teams aren't a reality for you, then hopefully you'll see some ways where you can work to improve those things, knowing that everything can shift and morph and change over time. So I hope that y'all have a great week as we get into some of the formal things with teams, as we build on our foundation that we talked about with groups. And if you have any questions, please let me know. Bye, y'all.